Elaine Thompson-Herah ran 10:94, another sub 11 for her. She just ticks these things off. Recovered pretty quickly though. Remember, she had that discomfort in training, so she pulled out of the Birmingham Diamond League meet, and then the next day she ran in Kingston. So we didn't see her in Birmingham, but we did see her in
Was it
Kingston
the
the next
next
day.
day? It was the same day.
Saturday. Oh, Saturday and yeah, you're right. It wasn't Diamond League wasn't on Friday this week. Same day. So a matter of hours, she was able to get it together.
It's
I
almost
saw that. So it's almost if the injury wasn't serious enough to keep her out of sprinting. Yeah, I agree. She was a shoulder injury, shoulder discomfort. You can relate to that, Gordon. Flying with
yeah.
shoulder pain.
I'm working on that right now, right? With my thing.
Okay.
No, but Elaine Thompson-Herah definitely is laughing in the face of the Diamond League Birmingham meet director and clearly is saying the quiet part out loud. I lied. I'm not hurt. I just didn't want to go to your meet. I didn't want to get on a plane. And I didn't have the heart to tell you that because
Mhm.
I felt bad that I committed to the meet and then I didn't feel like getting onto a plane and getting jet lagged. So I made up an injury. And that's what she did. She made up an injury because if you were injured, you would not run the exact same day. Because you could argue like, oh, I need an extra 24 hours to heal. But if you run the exact same day that you were slated to run and you said you couldn't
Yeah,
run because you were injured,
yeah.
you weren't
You don't want to
injured.
fly.
You were faking it because you didn't want to get on a plane.
You
Just
don't
be
want to fly.
honest. If you're
Well,
the
maybe
Olympic
maybe
champ,
it's a
just tell them I don't want to do it. Don't make up an injury.
maybe it was a flying related injury though. Got to check a bag. Got to do all sorts of stuff. Navigating through the airport. She didn't want to do all that. I'm with you in the just say it. What's the point? Just scratch. Say I don't want to go. I'd rather run in Kingston. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
and
Yeah, I don't.
also
Why? Why do we have to play the game? Why can't we just say what's going on?
maybe she was able to still get some like appearance fee money because she had to pull out for injury and not for
Yeah.
non-injury reasons.
Well, and if it was anybody else, you'd probably be up here saying, "Oh, ducking the competition." But it's Elaine Thompson-Herah. She's going to beat whoever she ran against. It didn't matter. You could have had the Olympic final lined up in Birmingham against her, and she would have been fine. Like she would have won that 100. I think it's fair to say. So it's more
How
just
do
a
you
matter of
what?
go
More just
ahead.
matter what? Sorry, no. Continue.
Oh, it's just a matter of her. Where do I want to run my 10:9? Do I want to run my 10:9 in Jamaica, or do I want to run my 10:9 in England? Okay, I'll do it in Jamaica. That's all it was about. I don't think it's that
Then why did she
complicated.
commit to running the race in the first place?
That's what I don't get. And listen, I'm not maybe she did have shoulder just maybe there was a pain in her shoulder and she did not want to fly, but clearly it was not preventing her from sprinting because not only did she sprint, she sprinted very well. You
Yeah.
can see from the video. It was not an issue there with her sprinting.
How do
Uh
you think?
yeah, if
How do you think the meet
the only
director
person
at?
who's they're pissed. They're pissed.
Yeah.
They're the only person who's pissed here, right? Like we don't ultimately care that much because we still got to see her run, and it wasn't as if it was her versus Fraser Price that we missed. She's fine, and her coach is fine because they got to see her test her fitness. Probably they're happier because they didn't have to have her travel and change time zones. The only people that are mad are are the Birmingham people mad? Because Dean Asher Smith got to win a home win.
Yeah.
They got that. Maybe they're not that mad.
What
Maybe
about the
this was the most popular scratch of all time. 100% approval rating on this scratch.
What about the people who say it's bad for the sport? She would rather run on a non-televised,
Yeah.
empty
Okay. They lost.
stadium
Yeah.
race as opposed to on TV. Be
Sure.
like,
Then maybe those are the people who lost. But everybody else, I think, comes away with a win here. Transparency loses. Maybe that's it.
yeah.
I mean, the
I
quote
mean,
is, "We all face challenges, and I am not 100% fit, and I think it was the best decision not to travel." It's like, is it? That's two different things. That's one, not wanting to travel, and two, being 100% fit. Clearly, she's 100% fit. You don't sprint like that. You're not 100%.
She is just trying to cover up a lie. That's all she's trying to do. Like I'm challenges, not
Yeah.
100%. Best decision. It's all bullshit. She just didn't want to go, and she doesn't have the heart to be like blunt. Be like, hey, I'm Elaine Thompson-Herah. I do what I want, and I also will go back on promises I kept because that's what she was doing. She made a promise, aka she told them I was coming months
Yeah.
out, and then she's like, I changed my mind.
Which is
You know,
fine, by the way. Which is fine. Why? I mean, she shouldn't be held to any other a different standard than everybody
It's
else, right?
fine, but at the same time, it's kind of a little. I mean, Felix did this to Penn relays. Like, if you know you don't want to get on the plane, tell them earlier than later. Don't wait to the last moment to be like, oh, by the way, I'm not coming. Like it's kind of little. It's a little messed up to kind of wait to the last minute to say I'm not coming. Like you should give. You know, it's like that friend who texts you like 5 minutes before you're about to go out. Oh, I'm staying
Yeah.
in, and you're like, wait, what the hell, man? We had plans. Ah, nah, man. I haven't. I got to do things tomorrow. It's like, come on. It's like that mentality. Like,
Well,
then don't say you want to
I'm
go
just
out.
saying. Yeah, I'm just saying. Just say you can't do it. You don't need to wait until. And then I know people will say, "Oh, well, she never said she wasn't going to run on Saturday," but the implication from the release that they put out from Birmingham when she had a discomfort in training, you interpret that as, "All right, you're not going to run at all."
Yeah.
Right? That's not a crazy assumption to make that not only are you going to be fine your next race out, your next race is going to be literally the exact same.